A lot of tree damage, a lot of wind damage, some structure damage downtown. We've had multiple houses completely destroyed on the edge of town and the outskirts of town. Had some roofs removed from downtown businesses and a few homes in town as well. Fire trucks, we're moving fire trucks out of the station to get out of the line of fire, and got hit by flying debris and straight line winds, knocked some windows out, but everybody come out unscathed and nobody got hurt, which was the main thing. We're making a lot of progress today. They're saying the power possibly will be off for another day or two. They're in a meeting right now discussing that, when we may have our power back on, but it really don't know. As of yesterday morning or last night, they told us that it was going to be at least 2 days, maybe more. We have fire departments from all over. There's 200 plus people here helping out. We've got calls from all over the place. You know, you go with a 50-mile radius of Sutton, and they've called. They're either called or they're here. I've even entertained some calls from Minnesota individuals with chainsaws and so forth that were willing to drive and come down here and just bring chainsaws to help. So it's pretty overwhelming.
We have well-qualified teams that are here in the town of Sutton. Last night. We've been working to provide assistance to homeowners who've been impacted, immediate assistance, that being shelter and care. Over the next day and this afternoon, we will be working individually with those homeowners to build one-on-one camps. So that includes, long-term recovery assistance needs that the Red Cross will provide and that other partnering agencies can provide in the long term to get all of these homeowners back on their feet. We have teams across 7 counties here in Nebraska after last night's storm, Sutton being one of them. In addition to meeting one-on-one with those homeowners, we are providing meals for residents up at St. Mary's Hall. People can come for lunch at 1 o'clock, and we will be serving dinner as well there at St. Mary's for all of the residents to come and just have a place to kind of relax and warm up because it's a little chilly outside.
Tornado went through. I was in a little bitty closet, so I have no idea what went on. The bins are gone. The roof is off of the big shed. Trees are mangled and holes in the roof of the house. It was just kind of scary. Evidently, it's pieces of the roof that hit the house that put the holes in the ceiling or on the roof. When I looked out and saw that thing coming, I got in the hall closet and stayed there till I didn't hear any more noise.
It was shortly after 3:30, quarter to 4, when we got called out for storm spotting like we normally do with this kind of weather. Shortly after 4 was when we were listening on the radio to Clay Center, where they had confirmed tornadoes on the ground, and then we were kind of tracking those as well on radar, and we kind of set off our siren here and warned people enough ahead of time. Obviously, we didn't have any injuries, so then we just went from there. We got caught in the middle of it. We set off the sirens, then we actually came back into town here. We were turning around, headed back out to Sarenville, where we thought somebody had called in that a tornado had touched down east of town. We were going to go check on those residents, and right when we actually rounded the curve up by our Friesen Chevy dealership, we got hit by the tornado coming through as well. So.
And it broke out all the windows on the side?
Yeah, it broke out all the windows on the driver's side, and it blew them all in, actually. So.
Were you hurt at all?
Just some scratches, minor cuts on the neck and the left side of my face. So. It's just windows, they can be fixed. So.
What is the extent of the damage here in town?
I have not heard any dollar amounts yet. I imagine it's going to be fairly high with our downtown businesses, our grocery store, stuff like that, where there's a lot of merchandise that's going to be spoiled. So I believe our business district downtown, our 2 main blocks here, where most all of our businesses are at, are really affected, probably the worst out of everybody in town. Yeah, there was 2 farmhouses north of town. One was a new one under construction, and the other one was a house that's been here for a while. Some pretty good farming community families there, and then we had one residential house here in the east end of town that had the roof torn off of it. So we've had help we've actually even had calls from Minnesota, as far as Tennessee, I believe, wanting to send up relief and help. Obviously, we should have it cleaned up in a few days, but as far as surrounding communities, towns, departments, it's tremendous. We've had a lot of help, and it just goes without saying. It took probably an hour and a half to clean up downtown. We've just had so many people willing to help us out, and we do the same for them. So that's the way we do it in Nebraska. That's the way